The Chicago Bulls are one of those NBA teams that's in no man's land. They sit in this spot where they're not good enough to actually contend, and they're also not bad enough to get a good draft pick. They went all in, trying to get DeRozan, Vooch, Lonzo Ball to be the guys who would help them make a deep playoff run alongside Zach LaVine. But Lonzo, he struggled to stay healthy. Vucevic, his defense isn't great. Neither is DeRozan's. DeRozan can score the ball really well, but this trio has not really worked. It did work when Lonzo Ball was healthy, but we're not even sure if Lonzo's going to play basketball again. So we're going to rebuild this team, and I think that the obvious direction that at least I want to take here is basically just trading everyone away. Even Patrick Williams, I don't know what's going on with him, but it just doesn't seem like he's going to reach those heights that people thought he could reach, especially people within the Chicago Bulls organization. Now, with the Zach LaVine trade, I'm really looking to get somebody young who I can build with on this squad, and I'm not really seeing any offers that do exactly that. But I actually have a trade in mind, so I'm going to get the San Antonio Spurs on the phone. San Antonio's got a lot of good young players on their team, and Wembanyama has been great. I mean, did y'all see him last night? He almost dropped 40. I opened up Twitter, saw a post with like pushing 100K likes from last night about Wembanyama's performance. This man is going to bring so much publicity to the NBA. He could be the face of the league one day, and that day could be very soon. And the Spurs, they're making noise early in the season, so how about getting a veteran scorer like Zach LaVine to help out the squad? Maybe it's not exactly the perfect logic, but you know what? It's 2K. We're just trying to make fantasy basketball trades. Nothing about this is really that real. So I would like to get a first round pick from the San Antonio Spurs. This Atlanta one sounds good. Maybe I could somehow squeeze 2 out of them. I mean, I'm not going to take their pick because who knows what they'll be doing regardless of what Wemby's doing in real life. This is the 2K sim. So you know what? I'm going to try to get these 2 first. This one's an Atlanta swap. The other one's an unprotected Atlanta pick. And we'll see if this works. They like what they have as far as this trade is concerned. I'm cool with getting just 1 pick. LaVine's, oh my gosh, bro. All right, we're just going to have to, I try to get creative, but we're just going to have to go in the trade finder, do the boring old thing where maybe I can get a first round pick or something. Nobody will even give me a first for Zach LaVine, so I guess he's just terrible at basketball or something. Lakers getting another superstar. Who would have thought? This is the trade I cooked up. I just want LaVine off my team, but they still will not take it. You know what? Take a second round pick. I don't want this guy on my basketball team anymore. Please, somebody take him. You know what? I'm just going to a random trade offer, and if it's okay, I'll just go ahead and take it. I see Buddy Hield and Bruce Brown. Like, these trade offers are trash. This is something similar to what I wanted to do with San Antonio. I'll just take it. Malachi Branham, Trey Jones, 2 good young guards who I can go ahead and add to the squad. All right, boom. Zach LaVine's off my basketball team. DeMar DeRozan should be a bit easier to trade. He's on an expiring, I'd assume. Oh, yeah, we'll take Jaren Jackson from the Grizzlies because that makes sense. You know what? We're trading for Klay Thompson. We're going to say that the Warriors are scared about him leaving in free agency. They want maybe a bit more size with DeMar. Actually, is DeMar shorter than... Oh, they're the same height. But you know what? I just kind of want Moses Moody on my basketball team. So we're going to go ahead and do that trade. Klay Thompson, though, oh, I can't trade him because of the restriction. Yeah, you already know we're about to turn that off because I don't really care too much about the realism. I'm just trying to rebuild the Chicago Bulls in my virtual basketball game. So with Klay Thompson, I mean, he's still a solid player. Some of these trade offers I'm about to get are probably going to be crazy. Fred VanVleet in the first doesn't sound too bad, but why would the Houston Rockets really even do that? I think I'll probably just hold on to Klay Thompson's garbage contract and then probably just let him go in the offseason. Vucevic, yeah, bro, I'll take anything for Nikola Vucevic. Derek White is a crazy trade offer. The Grizzlies will give me Luke Kennard in the first. Sure, I'll take it. All right. I don't know how realistic that is. Do the Grizzlies need a big? I mean, kind of. Steven Adams is injured. You know what? W trade. And then Alex Caruso. Realistically, I should be able to get a first-round pick for Alex Caruso. He's a guy who has a lot of value around the league. Mavs want to give me a first. Sure, they could use some more defense. Boom, we'll go ahead and do that. and Alex Caruso is off the squad. Otherwise, we don't really have anybody with a ton of value. Maybe somebody would like a sharpshooter like Luke Kennard to help them contend or something. Doesn't really look like I'm getting any great offers for him. Of course, I'll take Dylan the Villain. But yeah, I'll just go ahead and leave that alone. And also, since we're a bit into the video, I kind of want to explain what's going on with this channel. You might have subscribed because you saw my Danny 2K channel. I probably promoted it or something on there, right? But this is essentially just going to be laid back, chill, rebuild type videos. I'm not going to edit them. I'm literally just going to upload the raw file onto my channel. I'm not going to do anything crazy. So if I'm messing up in the commentary, just know in my regular videos I mess up as well, but I just go ahead and I cut it out because I want the video to sound better. But I really just want to come on here. I'm not going to care about, oh, how many people watch the video or whatever. I'm literally just here to chill, record videos, talk to y'all. It's nothing crazy, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to gain 1 million subscribers. I just want to rebuild some basketball teams. That's really it. So Patrick Williams, I was saying earlier how I kind of wanted to give up on him and trade him away from the team, but I don't know. I might just hold on to him. I feel like there's nothing I really have to lose by keeping him on the team. Does anybody want basketball legend Andre Drummond? Somebody will give me a first for Drummond. Yeah, sure, man. But it doesn't really look like there's any great offers for Andre as well. So I think that's pretty much all I'm going to do. I'm not really that happy with the amount of draft capital we were able to get in making these moves, but I'm going to go ahead and put in that 2024 draft class. So hopefully there's some good players in it. I'm not really too keen, or I don't really know too much about these 2024 draft prospects, but hopefully Isaiah Collier, Stephon Cassell, one of these guys is good and can help our team be better. Oh yeah, also, I wanted to mention another goal I have for this season is to try and, I guess the off season, but my goal is going to be to try and land somebody really good in free agency. So hopefully I'll be able to do that as well. Maybe I'm overreacting, but we're actually kind of decent. We've won 13 games so far, so maybe I should trade some more people. I mean, Klay Thompson, he's probably a guy who still can score for us. Yeah, he's averaging 24. That is way too good. Do you know what we're trying to do around here? We're trying to lose basketball games, so we really need somebody who's bad and can kind of just help us out. You know what? I'm folding, bro. I'm taking this Houston Rockets Fred VanVleet offer. I don't think the Rockets would really do this, but I want the pick, so I'm going to go ahead and make the trade. I don't want Fred VanVleet on my basketball team either, so maybe, yeah, I'll take a first round. Ben Simmons' contract is crazy, though. Is it really worth it? You know what? I'm going to say it is because, well, actually, I have a goal of landing a big free agent in the offseason, but Ben Simmons' contract will be, like, expiring by then. You know what? We're just going to say, let's go ahead and do it. I went ahead, got another pick. And also Lonzo, I mean, realistically, in real life, he wouldn't be playing by now, but he's on the team and he might be helping us win basketball games. So if there's any trade offer I could take that would help us lose more games, that'd be good, but it doesn't really seem like too much that I can do here. So I'll just keep Lonzo around, and the team is garbage. We have one player above 80 overall. There's no reason we should win more than maybe 30 games by the end of the season, considering we got off to a decent start. We're 13-15 right now. Okay, we're 15. Why are we good? Hopefully we start losing, bro. I don't know. Congratulations to Andre Drummond on the MVP. Nah, y'all really thought it was Jokic who actually won it. I just overwrote it because I thought it'd be a funny joke. Ha ha ha. All right, so Jokic, he went ahead and won MVP. Victor Wembanyama, Rookie of the Year. The Brody, Sixth Man of the Year. Giannis, DPOY, and B-Ball Paul, of course. He wins Most Improved in every sim. Ja Morant, Clutch Player. I don't know why I'm announcing all these awards like we're about to win something. We were garbage. We actually weren't even that garbage. We were still in that no man's land. We won 35 games, which, I mean, it's a decent amount of losses. I mean, we lost 47 games, right? So we weren't good, but we also weren't terrible. We didn't win 20 games. Congrats to my king on a chip. But we didn't win 20 games, so we're not going to be able to land a crazy pick unless we get super lucky. All right, so 9th best odds at that number 1 pick. And we go down to 10th, bro. Of course. We couldn't land a good pick, but I'm going to go ahead and try to trade up in this draft because I don't really know if we'll be able to get anybody good around that 9-10 range. I'd like to at least get in maybe the top 5, but I don't know who I really have that's going to help me do that. Of course, maybe Ben Simmons. Or maybe I should use my... Okay, we got a couple picks, actually. So we probably could realistically move up in this draft. So I'll try to do that. But I also want to offload Ben Simmons money because remember earlier I was saying I'm trying to land somebody decent in free agency, but I don't want this to be a crazy unrealistic trade where a team's just taking a huge L. I mean, the Charlotte Hornets, they would do this. They don't really know what they're doing. So we'll go ahead and take Terry Rozier. And then I'll probably try to trade Terry. It'd be nice if we could get a pick for Rozier. That would actually be really ideal. Oh yeah, the Clippers, they're trading untouchable player Terrence Mann and a first to go ahead and get Rozier. Okay, so that's great. We went ahead, we got rid of Ben Simmons' contract, boom, bam, bop. We got another first round pick out of it, right? So now I'm going to see who I can talk to try and move up in this year's draft. Almost seems like a no-brainer. OKC sitting at number 4, and you all know OKC just loves to get more draft picks, so I'll offer them 2 firsts here, our 10th pick, and then a pick we got via Portland. That didn't work out. We've got a Nets pick. I'd kind of like to hold on to that. I'm pretty confident that we'll be good in 2028, so I'd be willing to offer that pick. They won't do it. You know what? You've left me no other option. I'm just going to start throwing you random basketball players who I don't want on my team. When everything's in doubt, that's what you can do in 2K, and usually the trade will work. I'll give you Terrence Mann. Boom. All right, so now we're picking at number 4. So number 4, like I said, I don't know too much about this draft class. Isaiah Collier goes first. Second is Aaron Bradshaw. Third is Stefan Cassell. Is it Matas Buzeli's really good? Or they have him in here as Matt. But I guess Justin Edwards and Ron Holland. We'll go with Ron Holland, I guess. He's a B- overall. Hopefully I didn't make a wrong decision and draft like some bro, I keep stuttering and stuff. Hopefully I didn't draft some like bust in this year's draft, but we go ahead and we get a 79 overall. So I think that's pretty good, right? That's better than everybody else around us. So yeah, we might have drafted the best player in the draft beside like Isaiah Collier. So boom. Okay, great. We went ahead. We made a great decision in the draft. We've got some team options to decide on. Yeah, Luke Kennard, you can hit the road. Rashawn Holmes accepted that player option. We're about to get him off the team for sure. Terry Taylor, Dalen Terry, they're both okay, I guess. They're young. We'll go ahead and bring them back. But yeah, I don't know, man. We're going to have a tough time trying to land somebody good in free agency. Hopefully, we'll be able to do it. But coming off of our team not being so good, I don't know if that'll affect free agent interest. Sometimes it does in 2K, but we're going to clear up drafts, or we're going to go ahead and clear up some cap space as much as possible because I want to get as many players as I can to help out my team. Rashawn Holmes, get off my basketball team as well. Yeah, I'll take a first-round pick. You know what? I was talking about realism and all that earlier, bro. I want to win championships, and realistically, this team is going to take a long time to win championships, so I got to do something to accelerate it. I'm going to trade some of these random guys to get picks. Io, I don't know if he'll end up developing into the guy that he could be in real life in the game of 2K, so we'll go ahead and trade him to get a first, right? Okay, great. So now we're sitting in a position where we've got a good amount of cap space going into free agency. I don't even know if I want to give Pat Will the qualifying offer. I guess I'll give him that, but I'm not offering him any more bread. Sometimes he wants crazy money in these, and I'm not willing to give him that, to be honest. So the whole Clippers big 3 is in free agency. I'd definitely be interested in offering the board man a contract. The only problem is, though, he usually ends up falling off pretty quick. Same thing goes for Harden and Paul George. So I don't know if those guys are the ones I want to go for. Now, I would love to offer Tyrese Maxey a contract. I'll offer him as much as I can. Hopefully, he'd be interested, and we'd have to get lucky because the Sixers wouldn't match it, but maybe we could go ahead and get him. I'm going to try to offer him. Nick Claxton would be cool as well. He wants around 30 M's a season, one of the best defensive players in the league. I'll go ahead and offer him a deal. He's unrestricted, and it looks like he's opting towards going back to Brooklyn, even though we gave him a little bit more money than them. But you know what? That's fine. Malik Monk, I'm not too interested. Man, maybe this wasn't the right year to get some cap space for free agency because it doesn't really look like there's anybody I'm too interested in. Jalen Duren, though, he is a bucket in the 2K sim. I would offer him a deal for sure, 28 M's a season. Maybe the Pistons won't match that. Weren't they offering Nick Claxton? So maybe they'd rather have him and we could somehow land him. But yeah, okay, so we've got Maxey and Duren here who are willing to accept, and Maxey, his offer gets matched. Claxton goes back to the Nets, but I don't think they match Jalen Duren's offer. So it looks like, yeah, we're going to land Jalen Duren. And now the board man's still sitting here. Nobody's offering him real money. Oh, this is so tempting. I would really like to have Kawhi Leonard on my team, but I know he's going to fall off. If we could get him for like a 2-year, maybe like 40 M's, I mean, that's his best offer. Won't he end up taking that? Maybe we should make this a year where we try to compete, because we'll have like Jalen. Okay, we're not going to be that crazy. Oh, yeah, the Clippers come in with the money at the last second, I guess, man. So we're not going to land Kawhi Leonard, but maybe that's for the better. Now I'm going to filter by young players. Bronny didn't get drafted. Oh, yeah, hand him the 4-year deal. I'm going to try to get this money down a bit. Yeah, we're going to get Bronny James on our basketball team for sure. Maybe we can land my king. Actually, I think I saw that LeBron James, yeah, he ended up retiring after winning the chip with the Lakers. But I would love to have Bronny on the team. Good young piece. That's the type of move that we should be making. James Wiseman wants 30 M's a season. That's nasty. I'm not going to lie to you. Patrick Williams wants how much? No, bro. You can go ahead and walk. Everybody else, though, there's really just not many like good players sitting in free agency that I'm too interested in signing. So I don't know. I might just call it a day if I can go ahead and land Bronny, and I can. So yeah, I'm good. I'm just going to go ahead and move on. We weren't able to land any big free agents like I was trying to do, and our team's still garbage, but we're still a little ways away, in my opinion. And I don't even think that with the addition of even a Kawhi Leonard type player that we would have been able to contend. So I'm fine with just running it back this year. Bronny can be our backup point guard this season. We're going to have Jalen Duren being a focal point, and he develops really well in the sim. Looks like he's developing really well in real life. He's playing some great basketball. So I think he's a guy who can really help us. Pat Will, maybe he can progress. I gave him the qualifying offer. He ended up accepting it. So around 13 M's, and he goes up 3 overalls. Malachi Branham from the Spurs goes up a bit. Trey Jones is up to a 79. So again, this team isn't great, but what I'm going to do is watch out for around the trade deadline this upcoming season, right? Because there could be teams that are selling or rebuilding and maybe have some young players who are a bit unhappy where they're at, and we could try to swoop in. We've got some solid young pieces that we could try to include in a trade. Maybe we could add. Sometimes I see LaMelo Ball available, Cade Cunningham available. So if those guys are available, I might have to make a move to try and add one of them to the roster. So let's go ahead and see how this season goes, and hopefully we can land somebody big at the trade deadline. No matter what I do, we can just never be that bad. Maybe I'm just really too good at this rebuilding stuff, because we can never be that garbage, right? But anyway, we're sitting at 19-24 right now. So again, not crazy bad, not crazy good either. But what I was telling y'all about earlier, this is something you can do if you're doing a rebuild, right? You can go ahead and go over to Team Intel, and you can see which teams are selling or rebuilding. So for example, the Clippers are selling. I don't want any of their players, but that's just an example. The Hawks, they're selling. If I wanted Trae Young, I could try to get Trae Young, but I don't really want Trae Young. But look, this is a team I'm interested in talking to. The Hornets. I was mentioning it earlier, how I would like to have LaMelo Ball. Maybe we can make that type of move happen. Another team I want to look at is the Pistons. Cade Cunningham, sometimes a guy who becomes available in these. Also, Tyrese Halliburton could be another option for us. For the Pistons, Cade Cunningham's available. So we've got 3 teams that I'm interested in talking to. I think I'll start it off with the Detroit Pistons. I would love to have Cade Cunningham as a part of my rebuild. Great young guard. We've already got Bronny. That would like sure up our guard core for sure. So I don't know who I want to offer in this trade. We just brought in Jalen Duren. I'm sure he's doing great stuff. Yeah, he is. But I did pay him a lot of money, so I wouldn't be opposed to trading him. Now, we wouldn't be able to make the money work this way. Just give me a minute. I'm going to try to cook something up. Okay, I'm going to try this. Jalen Duren, Pat Will, and 3 pretty valuable first-round picks. Let's see if that works. I also threw in Bogdanovich to make the money work here. That didn't end up working out. Maybe one more pick. No, they're still not going to work with me. So I might have to include, I don't want to do it, but should I include like Bronny? Would that help them? No, they're not really too interested. Maybe Ron Holland. I think Ron Holland could really push this trade over the edge, but what I'm scared of is he could be really nice. Oh my goodness. Nah. I'm not going to trade him away. You know what? Get the Hornets on the phone. They're a franchise that doesn't really know how to do anything, so we'll just go ahead and try to trade with them. I could throw like Malachi Branham in the trade, and we've got a lot of salary cap to work with, so that already works. Money-wise, I'm going to throw Jalen Duren in as well, right? So that's how we're going to start our trade. Boom, throwing a first. Doesn't work. All right, we'll try another first. Boom. Oh, my goodness, bro. Oh, we're cooking. We're cooking. LaMelo Ball is a Chicago Bull. Oh, it might be wraps for the league because we still got Bronny. We still got Ron Holland. Oh, the team's about to be crazy, right? But maybe we could try to keep going. I don't know. Is there a young big man out there who could help us? I know that's kind of counterintuitive because we just traded away Jalen Duren. But if there's a young big out there who I could try to trade for, I'd be interested. Low-key, Ant-Man. I know we just got a guard, but Ant-Man, Wemby's not untouchable, bro. This isn't realistic at all. But if y'all seen the type of stuff Wemby is doing, I would be crazy not to try and trade for Victor Wembanyama. Come on now, we're about to try and make a move. Dog, who gave Patrick Williams a no-trade clause? All right, I guess I can't include him in the trade. That's pretty annoying. I'm not going to lie to you. You know what? I'm crazy for not wanting to include Ron Holland if it means getting Victor Wembanyama. Come on now, man. We got to do that. I got a bunch of picks to work with, so I'll throw all of them, bro. I'll give up all these picks if I can get Victor Wembanyama. You know what? Matter of fact, I might offer LaMelo if I can get Wembanyama. I'm not going to lie to you because then we could keep Ron Holland maybe. Okay, they're not working with me yet. But 1-for-1, right? LaMelo for Wemby. Would they do this? They don't have the money, so they'd have to throw somebody in to make the money work. Maybe Keldon. I don't know. If we could get Keldon in this, you know what? I'll throw LaMelo and first at y'all, bro. I'll give y'all 2 firsts on top of LaMelo. You know what? No, that's not going to work. I'll throw in another first. Bro, I'll give you all the picks. If I can get Wembanyama on this team, that would be crazy. And I still can't land him. Am I crazy for considering including Ron Holland as well? Maybe that's a little bit too much, but yeah, I guess this isn't going to work. Oh, that sucks. You know what? We're going to get the Timberwolves on the phone, though. Ant-Man is available as well. I'm going to try to cook up a trade package for Anthony Edwards. So Pat will waive his no-trade clause for the Timberwolves. So I'm going to offer him and 4 firsts. They're not interested in the trade. You know what? I'll give you another first. They're still not interested. So maybe there needs to be another player in here. How about Trey Jones? No, that won't work out contractually. How much value does Bronny have to them? Not much. Oh, I would love to have Ant on the team, though. I wish there was some way I could make this work. Maybe I need to trade Patrick Williams to try and find somebody a little bit better to be the centerpiece of this trade. I'm going to try to do something like that. You know what? Forget all that. I saw Sengun. He can be the big of the future. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and do this Sengun trade and forget about trading for Ant-Man. Now we've got LaMelo, Sengun, Ron Holland as our young core on this team. Also Bronny, of course. But yeah, this team, I mean, I'm not saying we're going to be crazy, but maybe we can make the play-in tournament or something this season. Ja Morant wins MVP. Ron Holland, our guy, Rookie of the Year. He's nice. Isaiah Collier, 6th man. Evan Mobley, DPOY. And Scoot wins Most Improved. Brandon Miller, Clutch Player of the Year. JB Bickerstaff wins Coach of the Year. So this season, we saw LaMelo on the All-NBA first. Are you kidding me? What a trade this was for the team as he averaged 27 and 9 on the season. We won 36 games. Did we make it in the play-in? No, we could not even make the play-in. I was expecting us to be a play-in caliber team, I guess you could say, considering we traded for LaMelo, but I guess it didn't work out. Curry, 43 a game in the finals is nuts, and he wins the finals MVP. I don't think we have our pick for this year's draft. No, we actually do. Okay, so we're picking at 9. That's not necessarily too bad. Again, I don't know who's in this draft. Oh, Cooper Flagg. I've heard about this dude. I think he was dapping up Bron one time. But yeah, I mean, there's actually a lot of good players in this draft. You know what? Maybe if we could move up just a bit, that would be a good move for us. I'm going to see what I can do. I got San Antonio on the phone. They got the 4th pick in the draft, and we got the 9th, and I'll also offer Xavier Tillman. They're not going to take that, but do we have any other players who I don't really want? Yeah, Julian Phillips, boom. Okay, great. So we move it up to 4. Number 1, Ace Bailey. Can Cooper drop to us at 4? Okay, no, he goes 2nd to OKC. Floyd goes 3rd, and then 4th, we've got our pick, Ian Jackson. I've heard about this dude. I think he's really good, but Trey Johnson, he's a 78-18. Oh, who's better? I know somebody in the comments is going to know. This dude's supposed to go 19. I guess we'll go with Ian Jackson then, but I don't really understand why Floyd Johnson was projected to go so low. I don't know, man. I don't know enough about the draft to really comment on it. We also had the 25th pick in the second round. I'm not going to be picking up that guy. Dalen Terry, $5 million on the team option. I should have declined that. I want to have some money this summer to spend. So you know what? Where's he at? Yeah, we'll just go ahead and trade him from the team to first. Yeah, don't mind if I do. All right, we got qualifying offers. Sengun, Moses Moody. I don't know if Moses Moody, 11 mil is nuts for Moses Moody, bro. I'm sorry. Get him off of the team. Alperen Sengun, though, will most definitely give that qualifying offer. Oh, man. Oh, this is a free agency class. We're about to offer Jason Tatum for sure. Give him the no trade clause. Give him all the bread. And, oh, man, we're fourth on the list. How about Jimmy Butler? I don't want Jimmy Butler. Okay, how about Donovan Mitchell, though? D-Mitch? I mean, I don't know about the no trade, but I'll offer him the money, and he's going to go to Dallas or maybe go back to the Cavs. Evan Mobley, maybe we can somehow land him out of restricted free agency. I used up all my offers, and nobody wants to. Oh, Evan Mobley actually does want to come to our team. But yeah, I figured the Cavs would match that offer, and we missed out on pretty much everybody I wanted. Now, Cade Cunningham. Can the Pistons somehow not match his offer? Because I wanted to trade for him earlier. Or maybe Jalen Green. Sometimes I see him leave the Rockets early in the sim. So we'll try both of those guys. Okay, they both want to come to the team. But can we somehow land one of them? Would we have to... Oh, we'd have to renounce Sengun's rights. I'm not sure if that's worth it. Because if you think about it, this is just a chance to land one of those guys. And we'd be letting go of like everybody just for that chance. Is there any way I could clear up 10 M's so that way we could keep Sengun's rights for free agency? Not really, not anybody I want to. You know what? We're going to take the risk. Hopefully one of them. Okay, that was a move. Oh wait, no, I can just go ahead and get his cap hold back. Okay, so that works out. Jason Tatum is back. Okay, you know what? We can't mess around this time. Okay, we'll offer him 45 mil, no trade clause, all that, right? Let's see, will he take it? Oh my gosh, we're second on the list. Is there some way that we can like cook the Magic and take away their cap space? I mean, we don't have anybody who's really taken up. You know what? I got a crazy blueprint right now, okay? I got a crazy plan that just might work. Just give me a second to cook it up. This is risky, but I'm going to offer the Nuggets 3 firsts for MPJ, who's making almost 40 mil, right? I'll give him 4 firsts, bro. I don't even care. I want Jason Tatum on the team this bad. I'll give him 4 firsts. I'll give you 5, bro. I don't care. Just, oh my gosh, bro. All right, I guess we're going to have to find somebody else, but I've got a plan. 3 firsts for Mr. Baddies. I know it sounds crazy, and they won't even do it, so maybe it's not that crazy. I'll give you another first. 4 firsts for Mr. Baddies. All right, boom. So now we went ahead, we added Jordan Poole, right? So what am I going to do with Jordan Poole? It's really actually pretty simple. Call up the Orlando Magic, and we're going to say, you know what? Give me like 2 first-round picks so I can at least get some of that draft capital back. And then I'll give you Jordan Poole. That's right, the greatest of all time. I'll give you Jordan Poole. You know what? Actually, maybe give me 3 picks, but I'll give you Jordan Poole. Okay, you know what? They don't want to do that. Boom. We'll go ahead and do it for 2 firsts, right? Now they shouldn't have money. And yep, oh, I cooked him. Oh my goodness, I cooked him. Oh, give me Jason Tatum. What a move. What a play. The greatest GM of all time. Oh my goodness, I cooked. Do we have money left? We low-key actually have a little bit of money left to work with. Should I use that to re-sign Sengun, or should I try to get somebody else as well? I might have to try and get greedy here. Go after somebody else. How about Joshua Giddey? I'll go ahead and offer him this much money. That's as much as I can offer him apparently. And oh, if we could land Giddey, it'd be crazy. Come on, Josh. Oh, we'd have to run out. I think we'll be able to get him back though. Come on. We just landed Josh Giddey, bro. Oh my goodness, bro. I might be the greatest at this. We just landed Josh Giddey, right? Oh, Sengun is gone though. We can't sign him back to the team. I don't even care though. We just got, oh my gosh, bro. I just cooked. We can literally win the chip this year. We just need some role players or something. I don't know how we're going to get those role players because I spent like all our money Actually, if I wait till the season starts, sometimes players will want to take a pay cut, so I'm just going to simulate past free agency. And this is the team. We do not have many players. That's not exactly great, but the players we do have are really good. Now, I want to have Ron Holland in the starting lineup, so can he play? Okay, we'll just have Jason Tatum slide to the 4 there, and that should work out fine. And then we're going to go ahead and simulate to the season, and hopefully we can land somebody for cheap in free agency. All right, so it looks like there are guys willing to take a pay cut, but we just don't have enough money. They want about 10 mil, and we only have a little over 8 to offer. I don't know if I trade somebody to try and clear up the money, if it'll work that way. I'm not really sure, so I guess we're going to strike out on that idea of potentially landing like a free agent for 8 mil or something. Maybe like a DeMar DeRozan, he could come back. And it looks like we're not going to be able to land anybody. Oh, you know who will come to the team, bro. We need the depth kind of desperately. So I'll go ahead and offer him like 3.5 mil, maybe a little bit more. We'll give him the 4 a year, about 4 mil. Boom. Okay, great. So we land Earl Jenkins onto the team. Just give us a little bit of additional depth on the roster. This is what the team is looking like again. Not that crazy, but we've got great star power, just not a lot of depth. I'm going to try to address that at the trade deadline, though. SGA wins MVP. He's a guy who I would have loved to have on this team, but hey, I can't complain. We just stole one of the Thunder Scars. You know what I just forgot? I should have traded for players at the deadline. I just didn't do that. Anyway, Ace Bailey, Rookie of the Year. Amen Thompson, 6th man. Wemby wins DPOY. Peyton Watson, Most Improved. Bro, I'm telling y'all, Wemby's ridiculous. He's going to be crazy. I really hope he stays healthy because last night's game against KD, beautiful, just poetry in motion or whatever they say from Victor Wembanyama, just crazy. Ja Morant, Clutch Player of the Year. Mark Dangold, Coach of the Year. I have no idea how we did. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. You know, I'm a Gen Z. I was just on my phone or I was playing my iPad. Shout out to Adonis. I was just playing my iPad, and I wasn't really paying attention. But we won 50 games on the season, so that's actually really good. Something I forgot to do in these seasons so far is to check out the stats. So I'll do that this year. Jason Tatum really good. LaMelo Ball really good. Josh Giddey did his thing. Oh my goodness, almost a triple-double from Josh Giddey. He thinks he's Russell Westbrook. Ron Holland averaged about 17 a night. So great season from a lot of our guys. Really proud of the team as we won 50 games. Round number 1, we're taking on the Atlanta Hawks, and we're going to a Game 7. Hopefully we can win, and we will. We're advancing to round 2 against Charlotte. LaMelo's former team doing their thing. They're pretty garbage, though. They picked up Sengun. Is this going to be the Sengun revenge series against us? We're all tied up at 2 apiece here. We're going to take Game 5, and they're going to take Game 6, Game 7, and we'll win. We're moving on to the conference finals. Also, I know in my normal videos, I usually hop in and stuff, but this is more of like a rebuild video, so I'll hop in if we're in the finals or something, but I'm just trying to see how this team does in the sim. I'm not really too worried about the gameplay. Conference finals, this Knicks team is absolutely terrible. I think we should be able to... Oh my gosh, bro, why do I say this stuff? We lost. Why do I say stuff like that? I feel like almost every time I'm like, oh, this team sucks. Yeah, Danny, shut up, because they never are bad. They beat us. They swept us. We lost. Oh my goodness, man. I thought this could have been our year once we made it to the conference finals. We won all those Game 7s and all that. I thought this could have been our year, but obviously it was not our year. We landed the 4th pick, though. Oh, next year is most definitely about to be our year. I forgot to put in the 2026 draft class, I think is what it is. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now, so that way we can have those guys coming into the league. Yeah, Cam Boozer, Koa Pete. Some of these guys are really nice, but I don't think the play for us is to trade up in the draft. I think it's going to be to trade out and add some more depth to the roster, right? I think that's going to be the plan for this year. Now, do we have any salary space to work with? Because that would really help if we have 8 as well. Oh my gosh, bro, I'm cooking right now. No, so we don't really have salary space to work with, because if we did, people would be offering us players for this 4th pick. But I guess we could use the salaries like Ian Jackson, Bronny, and then throw in the 4th. Nobody wants that trade package. Okay, well, that didn't really work out. Is it because Ian Jackson's team option expired? No. Okay, we'll go ahead and do this. That doesn't really get us anybody good. So I'm going to try to make up my own trade. We'll see how this goes. All right, new plan. I couldn't really find any players who I wanted to trade for, so we're going to try and move up to number 1, right? But I'm not going to move up to number 1 using my 4th pick. I'm going to try to move up to 1 from my 8th pick, right? So I'm going to throw in like 23 in this year's draft, and then literally like everything else I have that I can trade. Okay, well, apparently that's not many picks, but I'll throw in that 2027. I'm even willing, actually, I don't know. I'm willing to throw in Bronny. Okay, that threw the trade over the edge. You know what? Bronny for the first pick is not even that crazy. So we'll go ahead and do that. We'll get Cam Boozer. I think he's good. I think I've seen videos of him playing before, so hopefully he's solid for us. I would have liked to also get Koa Pete, but we couldn't land him. Jaden, I don't even know how to pronounce his last name. Wait, is this the same guy? Why is he here twice? Wait, am I bugging? Oh, hold on. Am I bugging? Because both those guys were Boozer. Cameron Boozer and Caden Boozer. This is way too confusing, bro. Anyway, I've seen. I'm gonna get off on a tangent now. We are like, oh my goodness, we are 34 minutes into the recording, but I'm gonna get off on this tangent real quick. Bro, there are 8th graders who can 360 tomahawk dunk and stuff. Meanwhile, bro, I can't dunk. It sucks, man. I'm 18 years old. Can't throw down a dunk, bro. I'm 6'2". It's pathetic. It actually is pathetic. I should be able to at least throw down like maybe a light little dunk. You know, nothing even crazy like a rim grazer or something. No, but then I open up like YouTube Shorts and I see this kid. It's like, oh, he's 7 years old and he's 360 on people. It's like, what? How? What did they put in these kids' cereal, bro? When I was like in middle school age, bro, I was like 5'0". You know what I mean? Like I wasn't tall. How do they do this? Anyway, man, I don't understand it, but the team looks a lot better, so I guess that's good. Let me stop ranting about how children can dunk on people and I can't. But anyway, man, Isaiah Mobley, we're not going to give you the offer yet. Neither one of y'all are getting the qualifying offer. I'm not going to lie to you. Ooh, Luka's a free agent. Wish we had money this year, but we don't. We got like 13 M's to work with our what's it called, like our mid-level. We could offer Terry Rozier a deal, I guess. Is there anybody like who's kind of young, might want to take a discount? Doesn't really look like it, so I might wait until the start of next season and then see if we can land a free agent. It didn't work out last time, but maybe it'll work out this time. Dude, this team is ridiculous. Oh my goodness, I was cooking when I made this team. Oh, I'm not trying to gas my GMing abilities up, but man, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. So far, I'm loving this channel. I've just been rambling, rebuilding, bro. Like, this has been a ton of fun. Oh my gosh, we can land Bam. Oh my, we can land Chet or Bam. Dog. Oh, this is the greatest rebuild of all time. Should I go for Bam or should I go for Chet? I think I'm gonna go for Chet because, oh, bro, I just activated quick edit mode. I don't even know what's going on. Dog, it's raps for the league. Let's check out the rotation. I don't even care. Pre-championship, bro. We're getting straight to the end of the season. Actually, I might make a move at the deadline because I don't think I really have any picks. I think we're good. We're gonna win the chip. It's raps for the league. Bro, I've never landed a player like Chet for that cheap on a contract. Oh my goodness, I can't get over that. Just wanted to let y'all into the process of making the videos. I'm getting some quick screenshots for the thumbnail. It's going to be LaMelo and Tatum in the thumbnail for this video, so y'all just get a little look at the Jason Tatum screenshot that's in the thumbnail. I doubt anybody cares, but you know what? Like I told y'all, I'm just kind of doing these videos for fun, and I just felt like showing that, so I did. And also, we're doing really good this season. We're 23-4 so far. Now 24-4. We're cooking. LaMelo Ball MVP. Yeah, this is our year, bro. I've got a feeling about this year. De'Aaron Fox, 6-man. Nick Claxton, DPOY. Bronny, most improved. Okay, maybe trading Bronny was a mistake, but you know what? We got the #1 pick. I'm not too pressed about it at all. LaMelo, All-NBA first team, of course. Shout out to Giddey. He made the second team. I can't believe we got Chet on that cheap deal. That's one of the reasons why this has to be our year, bro, because we could lose Chet. I mean, realistically, we will lose Chet. But anyway, let's get into it. Round number 1, we're taking on the Atlanta Hawks, and this is going to be a sweep. Round 2, we got the Cleveland Cavaliers, and we're down 3-1. We're going to take game 5. We're losing 6, bro. Oh my gosh. Rebuilding really does frustrate me sometimes. I should have really tried harder to trade for Wembanyama, but anyway, we lost, and now I don't think we'll have any more potential picks that we could land in the draft, which kind of suck. But you know what? Overall, it was a good season in terms of like regular season, but we just ended up completely folding in the playoffs, which is really unfortunate. We don't have any picks this year, which is fine, and we've got to worry about re-signing. So we're going to lose Chet pretty much, but everybody else I think are still on their rookie deals, so we should be able to bring them back pretty easily. And overall, next year we should be really nice. I'm definitely picking up that Ian Jackson team option, Ron Holland team option, and I don't think anybody on our team should be entering free agency. So yeah, we're good to go. Let's go ahead and just go to player progression. Hopefully our players have gotten a lot better. I mean, yeah, that's what you'd want in player progression, right, Danny? Duh. All right, but yeah, I'm hoping our players got better and that the team's looking good going into this season. Maybe we can land somebody for cheap and free agency. Bro, the team's crazy. If we can land somebody for cheap and free agency again, it's wraps for the entirety of the league. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like this is going to be a year where we can do that. That must have been like a Linsanity run type of thing where we could sign somebody for that cheap. I don't know. We don't have as much money to work with anymore, so unfortunate. But I'll give y'all a quick little look at the rotation before we start the season. If anything's going wrong, I'll try to make some moves to help out. But overall, I think we should be good. So this year I'm going to learn my lesson and not be complacent when we're really good. So we're 33-15 right now, which is great, but I do want to just try and upgrade if we can. So I think our main way to upgrade might be trading like Earl Jenkins and 2 picks. That's, I guess, what we have to work with here. Maybe we can land somebody decent. Malachi Branham wouldn't be bad. Josh Green and Cam Johnson would not be bad at all. Yeah, I'm leaning towards that trade for sure. Yeah, that's the trade we're doing. 2 solid depth pieces who can help out our rotation. Seems like pretty much a no-brainer to me. Jokic MVP, Mo Bellamy Rookie of the Year, Isaiah Collier 6-man, Mobley DPOY, Taylor Hendricks Most Improved, and Jaleel Bethia wins Clutch Player of the Year. Mark Dangle 70 wins. Oh my gosh, bro. We've got to worry about them. We won 61 games, ended off the season on a 16-game win streak. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I want to go through these playoffs quick. I'm trying to get this championship out the way. Bro, Washington, I swear if Washington beats us, bro, Game 5 going to go to us. Game 6. Come on, winning Game 7. All right, conference finals, taking on the Cleveland Cavaliers. Boom, we're in the NBA Finals. We got to take on the 70-win Oklahoma City Thunder. Josh Giddey, this is your series. Time to get revenge against this team. All right, let's get straight into it. Game number 1 of the series is going to go to Oklahoma City. Game 2 goes to us. Game 3 goes to us. Oh, 70 wins. Doesn't have a good ring to it, does it? We're about to get the chip. Game 7, NBA Finals, championship on the line. Who do you want taking the shot? Man, I wish we had Iguodala. We're going to lose. Oh, we're blowing it. We're blowing it. We're blowing it. Oh, we're really, oh my gosh, man. Oh my gosh, 2K. 2K. Y'all are really frustrating me today. All right, I'm giving this team one more year before I give up because I've been recording for over 40 minutes at this point, and we got the 4th pick. Oh, we got this. We got this. Okay, I got to lock in, bro. I'm coming up with a plan. Give me a second. I'm going to draw a couple diagrams, and we're about to get to it. Okay, so we have $105 million in cap space. That's a lot of bread, right? So here's the plan. I think we should use some of this cap space before we have to use it to re-sign our players, right? I think we should use some of it along with this 4th pick to try and trade for a superstar. Forget the rule where it was in a previous trade, bro. I'm turning that off. I'm trying to make a trade, okay, 2K? So stop hating. Okay, so we don't really have like anybody under contract besides LaMelo and Cam Johnson. That's literally it. So I'm going to throw Cam Johnson to first in the trade finder, and I'm hoping we can get like De'Aaron? Oh my gosh. Dude, this has been the craziest rebuild I've done in a while. Oh, I'm so happy I'm back to rebuilding teams. Boom. De'Aaron Fox is on the squad. All right, so now we don't have any picks to work with in the draft. That's fine. I'm not worried about that. So we're going to accept all these team options, of course, and then we've got to bring back Giddey and Tatum. And these guys are unrestricted free agents. So there's definitely a risk there that we could lose them. We've also got to bring back Ron Holland. This is a big free agency for us, make or break type thing. So we're going to go ahead and offer Ron Holland the money. Actually, I'm going to wait to offer Ron Holland because I'll be able to match his offer. I'm going to offer Jason Tatum the max, no trade clause. We can't afford to lose him. Boom. He's going to be back, right? I'm going to offer Josh Giddey a bunch of money as well, and we should be good there. Okay, cool. So we got Josh Giddey back. We got Jason Tatum back. That's all good. Now we just have to wait on Ron Holland to get an offer so we can match it. There it is, and we'll match, and boom. We're able to stay under the hard cap. We're good, and we did it. What an off season. I was able to get that done pretty quickly. We land De'Aaron. We go ahead. We add players. I was cooking. What can I say? All right, so this is the team. We almost really have like 5 players above 90 overall. Ridiculous squad. I think the one thing I might want to do again is look to see if we can land one of those players on a cheap deal in free agency. If we can't do that, that's fine, but it'd be really nice if we could add one of them. So let me just go ahead, go over here. Go to free agency. We got Bronny. Can he come back? Oh, we only have minimums to work with at this point. So the one thing I'm concerned about is the depth of the team. So would it be worth considering trading De'Aaron, who we just got, if we could get like a 2-for-1 trade where we could get 2 players who could play for us right now? It doesn't look like there's any really any offers like that on the table for us. So I guess this is what we're working with. It's a really good team. We've got LaMelo, Giddey, Ron Holland, Tatum, Cam Boozer, Fox, Ian Jackson, and then we've got Jaden, and then we've got like our 9th man's not great, AJ Green, but we might just shorten up the rotation for the playoffs. But for now, I think we'll be fine in the regular season. At least I hope. We got off to a bit of a rocky start there. Wembanyama MVP, like I said earlier, I think I said this is going to be our last season, our last chance to win a championship. I've gave this team plenty of time, so they just got to go out there and get the job done. And oh my goodness, I made a mistake by letting go of Bronny. We would have been even crazier if I would have kept him, but we're the number 1 seed, 68 wins on the season. Just don't blow this. Oh my goodness, bro. I just burped. We got to make it to the finals, win a chip. Boom. We go ahead. We're back in the finals. We're taking on the Oklahoma City Thunder. We're up 3-0. NBA championship. Shout out to Cam Boozer, finals MVP. I hope y'all enjoyed this. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe. If you don't want to, it's cool. This is just a little fun side project I'm doing here or there, rebuilding some teams and stuff. But man, I just love making content. So that's why I wanted to start this for y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I already asked y'all to subscribe. Have a good day. See you guys in the next one. Peace.